Hi, Paris. I see you there. And hello, everybody who's lurking. I just need to... Power World updated, so I just need to re-enter all the server information. Oh, and I'm making typos here. I'm spelling this right. I mean, it's not going to matter here in a little bit, but... Okay. All right. I think that's correct. Better reopen my thing here to make sure that that works. This is just going to be in the background while I things up. Okay, so it is working. Okay, cool. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Shoes. Shoes. All right. Let me pull myself up here. Hi. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. So, like it says in the title of the stream, I will be starting with the Pokemon Presents. I'm going to be reacting to that. And then, oh, there's one place I forgot to share my stream. Sam's server. Okay, cool. I'm going to be reacting to the Pokemon Presents. So that will be soon. We're going to do that here in just a moment. Anyways, yeah. I unfortunately I have some predictions, and almost got spoiled something. So there's that. But I have some predictions, and I'll see if any of them come true. I did hear about one of the leaks, so I know that that's a potential thing. But I didn't look anything more up to that. So let's not delay any further, and let's just dive into this thing and watch it. And then I'll hop into the Disaster Gaze server, and we'll do some Pal World. Let me just pull up the right window here. Let's go back over here. Yeah, wrong window. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, you guys ready for this? Because I know I am. I got my water. Ready to go. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. We'll see what all the hubbub's about. Okay, classic music. And some unknowns. A lot of unknowns. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. What the heck?
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Hello Ishihara from
Today,
the Pokemon Company.
February 27 is Pokemon Day.
Happy Pokemon Day.
Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green
I'm gonna play Pal World.
First released in Japan. Our adventures with Pokemon, which started with the simple fun of collecting, trading, and battling in the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games, have expanded.
Why does he have a Pokemon chair?
So many facets of daily life, including walking.
He should really have
and
a Pokemon
sleeping.
chair.
We'll keep challenging ourselves to create new ways to enjoy Pokemon, and we hope you'll continue your adventures with us. Today,
we'll see.
We will be bringing you all the latest news.
You have a lot to prove,
including our newest titles. Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I hope everyone has enjoyed their adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games so far. To commemorate Pokemon Day, we've planned a series of Terra Raid battle events where you'll be able to face off against a mighty Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. The first of these Terra Raid battle events will begin tomorrow.
Is that worth rebooting the game up to catch those?
Today,
Probably not.
I'd also like to share the latest updates on a number of our other games. Please have a look at this.
Okay. Oh, that's a cool transition. Pokemon Go, okay. I recently reinstalled this, but I've only played it like once or twice.
A collaboration event with Pokemon Go is on its way.
Nico. Weed Cat. Roy. Is that the new anime? I haven't seen any of
Pikachu
it.
wearing Cap's hat is making its debut. It even knows an attack new to Pokemon Go, Volt Tackle. Charcadet, Armor Rouge, and Ceruledge are coming too.
Those are so cool.
And Liko and Roy will be
They're
dropping
some of my
in when you snap a pic and go
They're some of my Gen
snapshot.
9 favorites.
So set out on an adventure with your new friends.
The party hats are back. Oh, it hasn't started yet. March 7th it comes on Netflix. Okay. Pokemon Sleep. That game I keep meaning to install. Raikou. Aww, look at the kitty. Where's your little kitty? I just want to pet him. I'm glad they gave Raikou the spotlight this time. It's always usually Suicune or Entei. I don't know what that means. 'Cause I haven't played Pokemon Sleep. I like these transitions, they're pretty sick. Masters EX, that game I need to play. Raikou's, I think, a cat. I think Entei's a dog.
We're just getting started.
And Suicune, I think, is a
the
dog.
greatest
Or
in
maybe
the world.
Entei's a cat.
You're the greatest and strongest partner I could ask for. Fight!
Oh, great. It's question mark, question mark, question mark. He's in Masters EX. Silver and Tyranitar. I prefer to just call him question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright, getting all their mobile games out of the way. Cafe Remix. Oh boy, here we go. New content for Cafe Remix. That's what I've been waiting for. Oh yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! I was joking with my coworker today about this fucking game. Some people like the idea, though. I'm not gonna harp on it.
You got a refractor shard. Floggy Steve cheers. X5, where's Godzilla? That's the best Digipoke Dually monster from a ranch ever.
Why did the frame rate go down? For Pokemon Unite? Is that like... Is the game's frame rate worse? No. I haven't played Unite in a hot minute. I did really like it, though. It and Heroes of the Storm are the only, are really the only, MOBAs I've been into. This is mobile and Switch, so it's kind of a hybrid. And so is Pokemon Cafe. Okay. They showed some softball so far.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Okay. Drink your milk. Drink your milk, kids. You got a pack. Ooh. Is the Pokemon trading card game going on to mobile? Or is it already on mobile? Open packs. You got a pack. It's some of the classic cards, too. Oh, that guy's excited about Moltres. With battles. Okay. See, that's kind of neat. New Pokemon TCG experience. Oh, that's cool. With immersive cards. Okay. How are we liking the direct so far? It's pretty substandard. But hey, I like that TCG is coming to mobile. What's this now? Digital Pokemon cards, which I'm okay with. I started collecting Pokemon cards again. And this, you know, if this starts off with the classics, then I'll be happy. Looks like there's some new ones too. Yeah, this looks really cool. I want to play this actually on my phone. I just thought of today. Here, I'm just gonna pause this for a second.
X5. I don't get why have them digitally. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, why have
facepalm Jim PR?
I mean, why have any gacha game at all? Like, why have things in Fate? Why collect things in Fate Go? Why collect characters in Honkai Star Rail? It's the same argument. Like, this is the way people do things now. People don't collect cards that often. Only a certain sect of people collect cards. People like to play these games to get digital rewards in their games. And I'm sure this will probably have some kind of, like, microtransactions so you can buy more packs of a lot of my old Pokemon cards. I gave most of them to my cousin, who gave them to a younger cousin, who I don't even think cares about them. So I might ask her to be like, hey, could I get some of my Pokemon cards back? I kind of want to use them again. But I did start buying some packs. I did, as some of you saw those, a few of those shorts I did opening the some of the Pokemon packs from McDonald's, which I still have a bunch I need to open. I haven't opened yet, so I might do one big video of me just opening all of them. As well as I recently bought a booster deck or a starter deck, which I haven't done in a long time because it was on sale for like $6. So I have a water starter deck. I bought some of the cards, but I haven't really done much with them. But this is cool. I really like this. I was just saying today, there's only 2 mobile games I'm really playing on my phone. One of them is Honkai Star Rail, and the other one is a game that I reviewed, which I might do or reviewed when it was in beta, and I actually backed on Kickstarter. I might do a follow-up video on it because it's years later, and I haven't played it in years, and it sort of works, but it's not fully functional. So it's one of those things where I have to like see if it'll let me get far enough to do stuff. So, anyways, but yeah, no. Same idea. It's just like buying cards. Anyways, we're like over halfway through this thing. So, let's see what else they got. 2024. Okay, cool. You get 2 free packs a day. Presented by Creatures and DNA.
What you just saw was the world's first look at Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket.
If it doesn't include the original music from the Game Boy game, I'm going to be upset.
All over the world have enjoyed since they debuted
yeah, that's fair.
1996,
Exactly,
but
Kurama.
in a new digital format. The Pokemon Company is developing this game as a 3-party collaboration with Creatures Inc., the creators of the Pokemon Trading Card Game, and DNA, our partners in the development of Pokemon Masters EX. To mark the launch of this title, here's a message from Mr. Yuji Kitano,
a day when a single pack is like a couple of bucks.
CEO
Yeah.
Mr. Kitano, take it away.
Oh, like here,
Hello,
a
everyone.
Pokemon card pack is
I'm
like
Yuji
$5.
Kitano from Creatures Inc. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for enjoying the Pokemon Trading Card Game. With Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket,
I had the
we
OG
hope to bring
Charizard
you
card
all
back.
a
So did
new
my
way to
brother.
enjoy the
Yep.
Pokemon Trading Card Game. So we are hard at work developing digital cards.
I like they're starting with older cards
When we
first.
develop physical cards, we strive to please by taking great care with our paper quality, colors, and printing process.
My favorite card is I had a Lugia. That was one of my
Since
favorites.
this game
And I
uses
had
mobile devices
multiple
rather than
copies,
paper, we're
including a
challenging
large
ourselves to
copy
express
of
that
Ancient
care in
Mew
new
that I
ways
got
that
from the
are only
Pokemon
possible
first
digitally.
movie. Those are my
Such
favorites.
as
I
using
think
the
I still have
characteristics
those.
of
I
the
didn't give
screen
those
to
away.
Show off brilliant colors and stylish effects.
Pretty much. I agree, Kurama.
One way
Like,
we're accomplishing this is with immersive cards.
like they've
give players
re-released the
experience of
original
leaping into the
sets
world of
before,
the card illustration.
but that was years ago.
What's more, we've developed new streamlined
There's a lot of
game
cards that are
rules
just
based on
no
our
longer in
existing battle
circulation anymore.
system, so you can enjoy a
Okay,
quick
so
battle during the free moments.
here's what I want to see. I want to see if they start doing some of the gimmicks that they did. So, like, the Pokemon trading card game hasn't changed much since its inception, but they had little gimmicks that they would do. Like, for example, I had there's the gym leader packs. That was one of my favorite sets. growing up. This was kind of like late 90s that they did this. You would buy a pack, and I remember I had Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu and, you know, Lieutenant Surge's Spearow. Like, it was a themed thing. There's also Rocket packs, too. But I don't think I've ever played Rocket. I think Rocket is when I stopped playing. You had one of Blaine's mods? Yeah, it actually says the name of it in the top of the card. Of the gym leader. And my brother and I each got packs of those, and we loved the gym leader sets. Those were really fun. I think around the same time, too, we were playing the Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy, and that's really how myself and a lot of people learned how to play the trading card game, because when you're a kid, they give you the rule books, but, like, when you're, like, 6, 7, it's hard to figure out the rules of the game. So having the Game Boy game to teach you how to play was really cool, and it's just fun that I realized recently when playing the PC Pokemon trading card game. Kids ain't gonna read well that, and it's kind of hard to figure it out. Yu-Gi-Oh! I learned how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game because the anime taught us how. Now, of course, the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a good indication of how to play. Duelist Kingdom is not real rules. You can't use the Soldier of Stone to attack the moon. That doesn't happen. But the second season, Battle City, while not 100% to the rule set, did get us into the rule set and teach us how to play the game proper. So, and that's right around the time we started collecting the cards. So I think my brother and I got into it early when Duelist Kingdom was the first season was a big thing.
You got a refractor shard.
Thanks to the bits,
Steve
Lord.
cheered. X5, destroy the moon.
But I remember specifically my uncle taking me and my brother to go see the Phantom Menace. We got to go to Taco Bell to get the collectible cups for the Star Wars cups, because Taco Bell's place had them. And even before that, he took us to go get Pokemon cards, and that's when the gym leader sets were out. So my brother and I each got gym leader sets. So that's what I remember about Phantom Menace. A lot of things together, and also enjoying the movie. I know a lot of people like shit on the prequels, but I really enjoy the movie. It's almost like the card game wasn't the focus of the series originally. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you watch season 0, as they call it, and it's the card game's only in like 1 or 2 episodes. Like past that, it's not. But then they saw like that they were marketable, and that's probably why they went with that way. But anyways, yeah. So the Pokemon Trading Card game hasn't changed much. If you played it back in the day and you play it now, it's pretty much the same. The main differences are Pokemon powers and certain gimmicks. But it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh, where if you don't know how to do, like, if you don't build your deck for a strategy to get as many monsters on the field, special summon a lot, nobody normal summons in Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. That's considered a death play. Yu-Gi-Oh has become so ridiculous of a card game. It's why they had to make a new card game to play it traditionally. And unfortunately, that version of the card game, Rush Duel or whatever it's called, has not been translated. You can play it in the Yu-Gi-Oh game, but I want the cards. And so it's frustrating. But Pokemon is still Pokemon. It's not like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or Dice Masters or any of these other games I played. It stayed the same, and because it was simple, it's still fun. And I'm not hating on people who like current meta of Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, any of those games. I get into a Magic meta once every like 10-15 years. But there's something about the simple play of the Pokemon trading card game that makes it so fun. Matches don't last eons in the Pokemon trading card game. Unless you're really, really good, but that's what the pro circuit's for. So, anyways, enough of my rant. Let's continue on the direct here, or present, sorry.
Our 3 companies are all working hard to deliver a fun experience for those of you who already enjoy the Pokemon trading card.
I was just thinking today I should put like
never played before.
the Pokemon Red and Blue on my phone because it's almost Game Boy size.
In the world of the Pokemon
It might be
trading
worth
card
playing
game,
it on that.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kitano. we plan to launch Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket within 2024. Please look forward to more details in the future. Just one more thing.
Oh, I'm going to pause this because there's an ad going on, and I don't want people who have ads to miss my reaction for this. So, actually, also, good opportunity because I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. You guys missed me? All right, so now the ad is gone. You're excited to see my reaction? Okay. Well, some people seem pretty hype. Esky gave me all caps earlier, so we'll see. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Get that exclamation point clip thing ready.
We'd like to end today's presentation with one final video for you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Alright, let's see what this is about. Let's see what the unknowns are saying. Soeyu. Question mark. Game Freak, okay. Confidential. Urban development plan, something city. A vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon. This reminds me, I need to play Pokemon. I need to play Detective Pikachu. What is this, hackers? Are we breaking into the... What's it called? The supercomputer, whatever it's called. The... Oh, what's it called? I can't remember. Okay. The moist. Ooh! I was like, that does look familiar. I'm in there. I'm just finishing that area in Black 2 right now. Pokemon Legends Z? Simultaneously worldwide in 2025. Is Kalos? Oh, is it? Okay. Sorry, I always mix them up. Okay. Oh, I guess that would make sense. The Z. So they're making a new Legends game, but what's ZA? What does that mean? ZA. Huh. I don't know what that means. Is there context? Like, did they release any context for that? For one thing, it's the big names in XY is someone named AZ. It's been a while since I played X and Y. It's been a while. The last time was when I tried doing that Let's Play. Zygarde. Yeah. Okay. They never released a Pokemon Z, so maybe this will. I don't know. So, I'm concerned. I'm concerned because this is a Legends game, and I don't necessarily think that it didn't come out to impressive. Well, didn't too great come out too great at the bat with Legends Arceus. I liked the game initially, but the more I played, the less I liked about it, and I ended up dropping it, not finishing it. And I've said this before, but the big reason is the Pokedex requirement. If they get rid of that in this new game, or make it optional, like the Pokedex is supposed to be, it might be fun. A person I've seen that didn't like the whole catching. See, here's the thing. It's not that I didn't like the catching. I thought the catching, the engine, I thought everything was great. What I hated was saying, oh, you can't do this part of the story until you catch, 10 of the same Pokemon, but they all have to be different heights. Or, get this much of the Pokedex complete. That, it just made the game a grind. Like, I spent hours catching Pokemon, and I'm like, just let me get to the next part of the fucking story already. And then by the time I got to it, I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm going to play something else. And the reason I bring this up is because this game now has to compete with Pal World, which we're going to play here in a bit. And then Pal World has a thing where if you catch up to 10 of the same pals, you get an XP boost. That is optional. You don't have to do that. You'll get a lot of experience early on, but you don't have to do that. Legends Arceus makes you do that. It doesn't it's not saying that you have to catch 10 of the same, but it does literally. Power also doesn't have a story. I know that. But it doesn't lock me behind anything. If Power Word's like, you can't see this part of the map until you catch 10 Lambles, I would have been like, what's the point? Like, that's stupid. You're stonewalling me for an arbitrary reason. That was my problem with Legends Arceus. It was a fun game until they forced that on us. So if they can learn from that and fix that in this new game, it might be worth checking out. However, I'm sticking with my speculation, or not speculation, my skepticism on this, and I will not be pre-ordering it. I'll watch other people play it first, then I will get it. Arceus didn't burn me that bad. Scarlet and Violet did. And I know it's not fair to not support this game because another game in the series did bad, but I am at the point with Pokemon like I was after 4th gen back in the day. I'm done unless they can impress me. So I generally never had any issue with the catching requirements, so I was ahead of what I know you did. We've had this conversation. We're on different sides of this argument. I know. I know you don't. However, this is my stream and my opinion, so I'm going to give my reasoning. If they can get rid of that, because now they have competition that shows that can be done and better. This game might be fun, but again, I'm keeping with my skepticism. I'm not going to be pre-ordering this. I'm going to wait and see what other people think of the game first. Watch them play it, and then I'll pick it up. I'm going to... I don't mean to be a stickler for this or put my head in the sand, but Legends Arceus was a fun game that ended meh.
Shard. Floggy Steve cheered. X5. Flog used a water gun.
I will do the hydration when I finish my thought, Florg, but thank you for the bits. Also, thank you, Nightman, for the resub. 47-month streak, damn. So anyways, where was I? So here's what I want. I want to see a fun-looking game because the last two games burned me. Legends Arceus was a fun game at first, and then I got bored of it because I was so tired of that stupid restriction. And I know, yes, it didn't matter to some people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You've said your piece. I don't care. If they have that restriction in this new game, I'm not playing it. Also, number 2, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were such a huge, huge fucking mess that I am just like, I cannot support these games if they're going to ship like not functional. Like like what Nakey Jakey says, stop pre-ordering games. Don't give them your money before you have the game, before you can even see the game. And I'm going to be sitting with that. I haven't pre-ordered a game in a while. The only game I pre-ordered was Mario RPG's remake because one, I knew I wanted to get my hands on it. It would be because I knew it might be hard to get. And 2, I've played the original and I'm like there, and I saw the improvements. I was like, okay, this is going to be worth getting. That's the last game I've pre-ordered. So this game has a lot to do. Now, the fact that it's coming out in 2025 says to me, okay, they're taking their time with it. But I swear to God, if they also announce a Gen 10 game or something within the next year as well, and do the same fucking thing they did with Scarlet and Violet, giving it less time to be worked on, I swear to God, I'm not going to be falling for this pattern again. Stop pre-ordering games unless it's a game you are going to like. If you're not sure, like unless you're like I want to have this, I know I'm going to like it. Like Spider-Man 2. I can't really deny people from telling them to do that. The first game was fantastic, and it was, and the sequel looked like to be just as good, if not better. Apparently the story is like very incredibly short, but that is what it is. But they already have one game plus technically 1.5 games if you include Miles Morales in that. So it's not a war crime if the Pokemon handles it. Pokemon handles what? Pokemon handles what? I don't know what you're talking about, TK. When Pokemon at home is better than Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. This is like that trailer looks really good. Let me just get, so you're not seeing my like recommendeds here. Let's just get like a view of that or something. This looks cool. I like this. They're saying that it's not a war crime if the Pokemon commit the crime. That was only a new game about... yeah. Okay. Like, this looks cool, but trailers can be deceiving. Henceforth, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailers. Oh, boy. When I do a video talking about Scarlet and Violet, I am going to spend some time talking about that. I like Pokemon. Obviously, I love Pokemon. It's one of my favorite game franchises of all time. I wouldn't be doing a Let's Play of Black and White 2, played the previous games. Most of the games I played twice, file for me and file for stream, but Arceus and Scarlet were the two games that I didn't do that. I just streamed. I played it when I streamed it. And I'm not going to lie, near the end of Scarlet, I was just playing to see the end. I was like, let's just get this over with. I will admit, lots of parts of the end of Scarlet I liked. But that middle, oh my god, that middle is just, it was a slog. And it would be bad enough if it was just a slow story, but the fact that the game ran like shit, and apparently it gets worse in the DLC. I've heard reports of the game getting sub 15 frames per second. Sub 15. 30 is good enough for me. I prefer 60, but 30 is good enough. But when you drop below 30 and half it, that's bad. So, I like they're taking their time with this, that this isn't going to come out till 2025. Probably not for exactly a year. They're probably going to release it either January or February like they did with the Lash Legends game. But I swear to God, if I see Gen 10, if I fucking see Gen 10 in being announced for release in November of 2025, I'm not buying. Like not until I see some gameplay. And I'm kind of the same way with this game. I want to see some gameplay. If I see some gameplay videos, I'll be like, all right, I'll get it. Maybe I'll try it out, whatever. I need to see something. Because at this point, I'm jaded. Ow. I just, again, this is not the first time Pokemon has done this to me. The first time was after I played Gen 4. And I was like, I gotta be wowed before I play another one. I'm just glad it wasn't a Let's Go game. So that was one of the rumors that I heard. And I actually was hoping it was that. Because one of the rumors that came out was that it was going to be a Let's Go second gen game. Second gen's my favorite generation of Pokemon. I like Pokemon Let's Go. I would have liked to see a Let's Go thing. Now, here's the thing. Here's to a point I was going to get to. If Let's Go, if say next year this comes out, and then they announce in February that a remake is coming out, whether it be Let's Go Gold and Silver, whatever it is, or a remake of 5th gen, that is fine. Because remakes, while they technically are full games, you can lower part of the development process because you already have an established product. So if say in next year's Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day, they announce Let's Go Gold and Silver or Pokemon Dark Black and Light White or something. Or White Light. Or Black Dark. I don't know. White Light sounds cooler than Light White. Let's say they announce something like that. That's fine. Because, one, it's probably not going to be developed by Game Freak. Which, again, at this point, the remake is fine. The remakes of Diamond and Pearl were outsourced, and I like them better than the original games. To a point where I've completed the remakes more than the original games. Completed, I mean do a full playthrough. I've only completed Pokemon Pearl once, and that was my first playthrough of it. I tried playing it several times after that. Couldn't finish the main story. Tried playing Platinum because everybody told me Platinum fixes everything. It didn't, and I couldn't finish that game either. I actually dropped Platinum near the end of the game because it got to the point where I was like, why am I wasting my time? I already don't like this. Why? What am I trying to prove? Who have I got to prove this to? Nobody. I don't got to prove shit to nobody. So I'm done. So I stopped playing it. So I only completed 4th gen a total of 1 time until the remakes came out, and then I completed it 2 more times because of the remakes. And just some of the features of the remakes, I really liked. I could go on and on about about Shiny Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. I love those games. And those are outsourced. And a lot of people didn't like that. I feel like I'm like on the opposite spectrum of people when it comes to Pokemon. Modern Pokemon. Except for maybe Scarlet and Violet. I think a lot of people agree with me on Scarlet and Violet. But no, like, because I know a lot of people did not like those remakes. I don't try to be a contrarian about things, but it just happens sometimes with me. Like, I latch onto things, when I latch onto something I like, it's a 50-50 shot whether it's something that everybody else likes, or that I'm just one of the weirdos who likes this thing. Like, I'm not even going to get started on The Last Jedi, because I like that film. And I thought The Force Awakens was okay. I still think it's okay. But that's a whole other argument. The point that I'm trying to make is that if they do make a remake in late 2025, after releasing this game, say in early 2025, I would be okay with that, because a remake's a remake. There's already a template for it. They could basically skip the design phase. Pokemon till Sword and Shield, Pear was your favorite pair? Oh, Pearl? Oh, okay. See, I like Sword and Shield. They're not perfect games, but I like Sword and Shield. I actually have been trying to get my hands on Shield because I want to do another playthrough of the games. But the Shield version, because Shield has differences, including a different gym leader. Thing is, it's still $90 after tax here. So it's still full price. The thing that sucks is I've seen sales from Cheap Ass Gamer that it goes on sale for $24.99, but only in the States on Amazon. Because unfortunately, unlike eBay, Amazon US and Amazon Canada don't match prices. There was I have the Kamen Rider Dragon Knight Drag Visor. It was $5 on Amazon.com for a long time. At the same time, guess how much it was on Amazon.ca? $45. What a huge gap in price. And they both had the same shipping options, so it wasn't that. I actually had my friend buy it off Amazon.com, bring it with him when he came to a convention, and then I gave him the $5 for it. Like, that's what I did. Now, there is an exchange rate between US and Canadian dollars, but $5 US is not $45 Canadian. So it just makes me mad sometimes because I was like, I want Pokemon Shield, but I'm not paying $79.99 plus tax for it. I want it for a cheaper price. The game's like 5 years old now. Give me a discount. Or more like, actually, is it 5? It might be even older than that. Anyways. But Nintendo games rarely go on sale, and when they do, rarely here. It's just, it's like $24. It was $25 on Amazon in the US only. And going to Canada, full price. It sucks. It's also just an issue with Nintendo games in general. Yeah, I know. It's funny because, like, they've been getting better about their prices. Like, they'll do sales all the time. If it's a Mario game, a spin-off, or one of their other big franchises, unless it's Zelda, they'll put the games on sale. I think actually Breath of the Wild goes on sale a lot as well too. But Pokemon doesn't. Pokemon never goes on sale. Nintendo never puts it on sale because they know that they can sell it for full price even if the game's over 5 years old. So, even though they've already made their money on it, it is what it is. But, so to put it all together, because I want to move on to Pal World because it's almost like almost 8:45. I don't know if anybody's waiting for me in there, but long and short, coolest thing from this thing was Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. That's the thing I'm interested the most in. Legends ZA whatever the fuck it's called, the new Legends game. I gotta see it first. I gotta see some gameplay. And I don't mean like a trailer, a gameplay trailer. I mean, I want to see someone playing the game before I get it. Like, I want to watch a streamer play it. I want to watch someone else play it. Hell, like, watch a friend play it. Because I'm not convinced yet not convinced enough to say this is something I'm going to pre-order when the pre-orders are available, because it's not. I want to see what the game's about first. I'm skeptical, and I'm going to continue to be skeptical because I refuse to pre-order games unless it's something special that I can only really. If it's a limited run game, that's you're not going to get it. You have to pre-order it. You don't have a choice. But I'm not going to be pre-ordering games going forward. One, because I can't afford to buy all these games, and two, I don't want to pay for a game before I've played it. Before before it's released, before I can see what the reviews are. You know what I mean? So I'm skeptical, but this looks interesting. I'm not knocking the way it looks. I think this looks interesting, and if they can make it good, I'll be excited. I'm gonna have to redo my Let's Play of Pokemon Y after I finish Black and White 2, aren't I? I'm gonna have to finish Pokemon Y, or play it, or maybe play it in tandem when this game comes out, and see. Because that Let's Play is I recorded it when I had just gotten 3DS capture to work, and I mean software capture, so it's not great. The playthrough's only at 40 frames per second, like. It's not a good playthrough, and that isn't even the game I was going to stream or going to play. I wanted to play one of the remake, the 3rd gen remakes, but I couldn't find my copy, so I didn't end up doing it. I did Pokemon Y instead. I didn't finish the playthrough, so I'm gonna redo that playthrough at some point. Yeah, so maybe finish Pokemon Y because you got. You're funny, Flord. You're funny. All right, let me drink the water. I owe you that. And now I'm out of water. So, guys, as far as remakes go, Gen 3 remakes are the best ones. Oh, no, yeah, like, I agree. Like, the remakes of Gen 3 using the Gen 6 engine I love Gen 3, but I have little complaints about it. But the remake literally fixed every single complaint I had, to the point where it's like, I could probably play the original for nostalgia, but if I'm going to play Gen 3, I'm going to go for the remake, because the remake is better, is superior. Not just in terms of graphics, but in terms of, like just polish. Like, 3 as a bar of what remake should be, and nothing since has come close. I mean, the Gen 4 hater likes the remakes of Gen 4. So what does that say? I beat it twice. If they can convince me that Gen 4 is worth playing in a remake fashion, then I think that's a pretty close silver medal. I know a lot of people did, but in my opinion, and again, this is, why the fuck would you come here if you weren't here to see what I had to say? In my opinion, I think they're the second best remakes. The Gen 1 remakes I don't really count, because you will die on this hill. I mean, this hill. Pearl was great. Pearl was a slog. That's what I'll say. I played it because it was the new Pokemon game. That's why I played it at the time. Considering how good the Gen 2 remakes. Okay, after recently replaying the Gen 2 remakes, as a fan of Gen 2, this is going to sound crazy, I think the remakes are inferior to the original games. And my reasoning is because it's made with the Gen 4 engine. And I already don't like the Gen 4 engine. It's slow. It's buggy. It has tons of issues. And then you put my favorite game in the series remade with that. I have mixed feelings about it. I liked it when it first came out, but replaying it recently, oh my god. Oh my god. It's so fucking slow. My Let's Play of Pokemon Soul Silver is over 130 episodes. That's the longest Let's Play I think I've done. 130. And yes, I know Gen 2 has 2 full games worth in it, but I guarantee you, if I played the original Game Boy versions or Crystal or something, I would get through it faster than I got through it on the remakes. I guarantee you I could. I could probably get it done in under 100 episodes. Maybe, okay, maybe not 100, around 100, but certainly not 130. OG Gen 2 has so much. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? Nah, I'm kidding. I can see why you say that. Faster than the Gen 1 remake. No, probably not. The Gen 1 remakes, they've added a little bit. They added a little bit of content, but no, you can definitely complete the Gen 1 remakes faster. You can definitely complete them faster than Gen 2. I missed a comment. I got to scroll up here because there's an ad. Why is my scrolling not working? Scroll. Okay, here we go. Okay. I've liked the recent Pokemon to... Okay, what? That's too far down. Finished Pokemon... Yeah. Remakes still the best for as remakes go. I didn't care for Gen 4 remakes. Yeah. Okay. That was great. Oh my god. 2 doesn't really have much. Mind you, that game came out in 2008, 2009, so I was a kid. Oh my god. The scrolling on this sucks. Twitch, fix your fucking integration with OBS. Mind you, the game came out in 2008 as I was a kid. Also, the only older Pokemon I liked is Red, and I only played it because a friend wanted to play. I mean, I'm old hat. I started Pokemon with the original generation. But I wouldn't call myself a Gen 1er because I don't even think the original generation Pokemon is the best. Personally, I think Gen 2 is the best. I guess it'd make me a Gen 2er. I don't know. But I don't, but like I've continued playing the series, so I didn't just stick with the first gen and never went any further. I do like the first gen. I've played it a lot of times. Actually, just as recently as a couple of years ago, I played Pokemon Green for the first time, just as a playthrough for myself. Because Pokemon Green, Red and Green, the original releases were different than the versions that we got, which were based on Pokemon Blue, Red and Blue. And I wanted to experience the original way the games were played when they first released in Japan. So, and Green's fine. It has some minor glitches, but it's fine. It works. It plays just like I remember the other games. So, with some few differences, mostly minor. But with all that being said, I think that I'm interested to see what this game is going to be. But again, I'm skeptical. I want to see some gameplay, and I don't mean gameplay by a gameplay trailer or gameplay from a review company like IGN or GameSpot or any of those companies. I want a streamer to play it, or a Let's Player or someone, and I want to watch them play it and see at least the first bit of the game to see if it's something that I want to buy. Because, I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm like, is there any reason being hype about this if it's just going to be the same old shit? Like, I don't want this to be like Legends Arceus. I want this to be an improved version of that game. Not the same thing. And I'm just... After the shit show that was Scarlet and Violet, I'm skeptical of Pokemon. I still enjoyed the story of Scarlet and Violet in the end, especially that the ending. The ending was my favorite part. Like the last thing you do, like the last arc, that was cool. I liked that. But I don't want another. But it was a slog to get there, so I'm not even bothering with the DLC. Not until they fucking fix it. Which they're not going to do because they're moving on to probably better projects. Yeah, so highlight was definitely Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Can't wait to play that. Now that we've watched this, I need to go play Pal World because I'm sure there's some people waiting for me to play with them. So guys, we're going to go to a BRB screen. I'm going to go grab some water. Then we're going to go play Pal World with some peeps. So I will see you in a little bit. Enjoy the fireworks, or the BRB screen, whatever you want to call it. Ah.